This is part 4 of Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. My name is Cosmin. I voice Willy.
My name is Can. I voice Charlie.
My name is Yiğit. I voice Ben.
My name is Karim. I voice Biff.
My name is Toprak. I voice Happy and Bernard.
My name is Laura. I voice Howard's wife.
My name is Deniz. I voice Howard.
My name is Tibet. I voice Howard's son.
My name is Lena. I voice Jenny.
My name is Acelia. I voice Linda.
My name is Alia. I voice Howard's daughter.
Wonderful coffee. Meal it in itself.
Can I make you some eggs?
No, take a breath.
You look so rested, dear.
I slept like a dead one. First time in months. Imagine, sleeping till 10 on Tuesday morning. Boys left nice and early, eh?
They were out of here by 8 o'clock.
Good work.
It was so thrilling to see them living together. I can't get over the shaving lotion in this house. Biff was very changed this morning. His whole attitude seemed to be hopeful. He couldn't wait to get downtown to see Oliver.
He's heading for a change. There's no question. There's simply are certain men that take longer to get solidified. How did he dress?
His blue suit. He's so handsome in that suit. He could be anything in that suit.
There's no question at all. Gee, on the way home tonight, I'll like to buy some seeds.
That'd be wonderful, but not enough sun gets back there. Nothing will grow anymore.
You wait, kid. Before it's all over, we are going to get a little place out in the country, and I'll raise some vegetables, a couple of chickens.
You will do that yet, dear?
And they'll get married and come for a week. I'll build a little guest house. 'Cause I got so many fine tools, and all need would be a little lumber and some peace of mind.
I see you learning.
I could build 2 guest houses, so they're both come. Did he decide how much he's going to ask Oliver for?
He didn't mention it, but I imagine 10 or 15,000. You going to talk to Howard today?
Yeah, I'll put it to him straight and simple. He'll just have to take me off the road.
And Willie, don't forget to ask for a little advance, because we've got the insurance premium. It's the grace period now.
That's 100?
108.68, because we're a little short again.
Why are we short?
Well, you had the motor job on the car.
That goddamn Studebaker.
And you got one more payment on the refrigerator.
But it just broke again.
Well, it's old, dear.
I told you we should have bought a well-advertised machine. Charlie bought a General Electric and it's 20 years old and it's still good, that son of a bitch.
But, Willie...
Whoever heard of Hastings' refrigerator? One in my life, I would like to own something outright before it's broken. I'm always in a race with the junkyard. I just finished paying for the car and it's on its last legs. The refrigerator consumes belts like a goddamn maniac. They time those things. They time them so when you finally paid for them, they're all used up.
All told, about $200 will carry us, dear. But that includes the last payment on the mortgage. After this payment, really, the house belongs to us.
It's 25 years.
Biff was 9 years old when we bought it.
Well, that's a great thing. To weather a 25-year-old mortgage is...
It's an accomplishment.
All the cement, the lumber, the reconstruction I put in this house, there ain't a crack to be found in it anymore.
Well, it served its purpose.
What purpose? Some stranger will come along, move in, and that's that. If only Biff would take this house and raise a family. Goodbye, I'm late.
Oh, I forgot. You're supposed to meet them for dinner.
Me?
At Frank's Chop House on 48 near 6th Avenue.
Is that so? How about you?
No, just the 3 of you. They're gonna blow you to a big meal.
Don't say. Who thought of that?
Biff came to me this morning, Willie, and he said, tell Dad we want to blow him to a big meal. Be there 6 o'clock. You and your 2 boys are going to have dinner.
Gee whiz, that's really something. I'm gonna knock the Howard for a loop, kid. I'll get an advance and I'll come home with a New York job. God damn it, now I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's the spirit, Willie.
I will never get behind the wheel the rest of my life.
It's changing, Willie. I can feel it changing.
Beyond a question. Goodbye, I'm late.
You got your glasses?
Yeah, got my glasses.
And a handkerchief?
Yes, handkerchief.
And your saccharine?
Yes, my saccharine.
Be careful on the subway stairs.
Will you stop mending stockings, at least while I'm in the house? It gets me nervous. I can't tell you, please.
Remember Frank's chop house.
Maybe bits would grow out there.
But you tried so many times.
Yeah, well, don't work hard today.
Be careful. Hello. Oh, Biff, I'm so glad you called. It's just... Yes, sure. I just told him. Yes, he will be there for dinner at 6 o'clock. I didn't forget. Listen, I was just dying to tell you. You know that little rubber pipe I told you about? That he connected to the gas heater? I finally decided to go down to the cellar this morning and take it away destroyed. But it's gone. Imagine. He took it away himself. It isn't there. When? Oh, then you took it. Oh, nothing. It's just that I'd hoped he'd taken it away himself. Oh, I'm not worried, darling. Because this morning he left in such high spirits. It was like the old days. I'm not afraid anymore. Did Mr. Oliver see you? Well, you wait there then. And make a nice impression on him, darling. Just don't perspire too much before you see him, and have a nice time with Dad. He may have big news too. That's right, a New York job. And be sweet to him tonight, dear. Be loving to him, because he's only a little boat looking for harbor. Oh, that's wonderful, Biff. You will save his life. Thanks, darling. Just put your arm around him when he comes into the restaurant. Give him a smile. That's the boy. Goodbye. You got your comb? That's fine. Goodbye, Biff there.
Psst, psst.
Hello, Willie, come in.
Like to have a little talk with you, Howard.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be with you in a minute.
What's that, Howard?
Didn't you ever see one of these wire recorder?
Oh, can we talk a minute?
Records things. Just got delivery yesterday. Been driving me crazy. The most traffic machine I've ever saw in my life. I was up all night with it.
What do you do with it?
I brought it for dictation, but you can do anything with it. Listen to this. I had it home last night. Listen to what I picked up. The first one is my daughter. Get this. Listen to that kid whistle.
That is lifelike, isn't it?
7 years old. Get that, Tom.
Like to ask a little favor if you...
Now you, Daddy.
She's crazy for me. That's me. Ha!
You're very good.
Shh! Get this now. This is my son.
The capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The capital of Arizona is Phoenix. The capital of Arkansas is Little Rock. The capital of California is Sacramento.
5 years old, Willie.
He'll make an announcer someday.
The capital...
Get that alphabetical order. Wait a minute. That maid kicked the plug out.
It certainly is a...
Shh! For God's sake.
It's 9 o'clock. Bulova, watch time. So I have to go to sleep.
That really is.
Wait a minute. The next is my wife. Go on, say something. Well, you gonna talk?
I can't think of anything.
Well, talk. It's turning.
Hello? Oh, Howard, I can't talk into this.
That's my wife.
That is a wonderful machine. Can we...
I tell you, Willie, I'm gonna take my camera and my bandsaw and all my hobbies, and out they go. This is the most fascinating relaxation I have ever found.
I think I'll get one myself.
Sure, they're only 150. You can't do without it. Supposing you want to hear Jack Benny, see? But you can't be at home at that hour. So, you tell the maid to turn the radio on the Jack Benny when Jack Benny comes on. And this automatically goes on with the radio.
And when you come home,
You can come home 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime you like. And you get yourself a Coke and sit yourself down. Throw the switch and there's Jack Benny's program in the middle of the night.
I'm definitely going to get one, because lots of times I'm on the road and I think to myself, what I must be missing on the radio.
Don't you have a radio in the car?
Well, yeah, but who ever thinks of turning it on?
Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston?
That's what I want to talk to you about, Howard. You got a minute?
What happened? What are you doing here?
Well,
You didn't crack up again, did you?
Oh, no.
Jeez, you had me worried there for a minute. What's the trouble?
Well, tell you the truth, Howard, I've come to the decision that I'd rather not travel anymore.
Not travel? Well, what'll you do?
Remember Christmas time, when you had the party here? You said you'll try to think of some spot for me here in town.
With us?
Well, sure.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Well, I couldn't think of anything for you, Willie.
I'll tell ya, Howard. The kids are all grown up, you know? I don't need much anymore. If I could take home, well, $65 a week, I could swing it.
Yeah, but Willie, I see.
I tell ya why, Howard. Speaking frankly in between the two of us, you know? I'm just a little tired.
Oh, I could understand that. Willie, but you're a roadman, Willie. And we need to do a road business. We've only got a half dozen salesmen on the road floor here.
God knows, Howard, I never ask a favor of any man. But I was with the firm when your father used to carry you in here in his arms.
I don't know that, Willie, but...
Your father came to me that day you were born and asked me what I thought of the name of Howard. May he rest in peace.
I appreciate that, Willie, but there just is no spot here for you. If I had a spot, I'd slam you right in. But I just don't have a single solitary spot.
Howard, all I need to set my table is $50 a week.
But where am I going to put you, kid?
Look, it isn't a question of whether I can sell merchandise. It is.
No, but it's a business, kid. And everybody's gotta pull his own weight.
Just let me tell you a story, Howard.
'Cause you gotta admit, business is business.
Business is definitely business, but just listen for a minute. You don't understand this. When I was a boy, 18, 19, I was already on the road. And there was a question in my mind as to whether selling had a future for me. Because in those days I had yearning to go to Alaska. See, there were 3 gold strikes in 1 month in Alaska, and I felt like going out. Just for the ride, you might say.
Don't say.
Oh, yeah, my father lived many years in Alaska. He was an adventurous man. We've got quite a little streak of self-reliance in our family. I thought I'll go out with my older brother and try to locate him and maybe settle in the north with the old man. And I was almost decided to go when I met a salesman in the Parker's house. His name was Dave Singleman, and he was 84 years old and he'll drummed merchandise in 31 states. And old Dave, he'll go up to his room, you understand, put on his green velvet slippers, I'll never forget, and pick up his phone and call the buyers. And without ever leaving his room, at the age of 84, he made his living. And when I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career of a man could want. Because what could be more satisfying than to be able to go, at the age of 84, into 20 or 30 different cities, and pick up a phone, and be remembered and loved and helped by so many different people. Do you know, when he died, and by the way, he died the death of a salesman, in his green velvet slippers in the smoker of the New York, New Haven and Hartford, going to Boston. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. Things were said on a lot of trains for months after that. In those days, there was a personality in it, Howard. There was respect and comradeship and gratitude in it. Today, it's all cut respect and comradeship, and there's no chance for bringing friendship to bear or personality. You see what I mean? They don't know me anymore.
That's just the thing, Willie.
If I had $40 a week, that's all I need. $40, Howard.
Kid, I can't take blood from a stone.
Howard, the year Old Schmidt was nominated, your father came to me and...
I've got to see some people, kid.
I'm talking about your father. There were many promises made across this desk. You mustn't tell me you've got people to see. I put 34 years into this firm, Howard, and now I can pay my insurance. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. Now pay attention. Your father, in 1928, I had a big year. I averaged $170 a week in commissions.
Now, Willie, you never averaged.
I averaged $170 a week in the year of 1928, and your father came to me, or rather, I was in the office here. It was right over this desk, and he put his hand on my shoulder.
You'll have to excuse me, Willie. I gotta see some people. Pull yourself together. I'll be back in a little while.
Pull myself together. What the hell did I just say to him? My God, I was yelling at him. How could I? Frank, Don't you remember what you told me that time? How you put your hand on my shoulder and Frank.
Of New York is Albany, the capital of Ohio is Cincinnati, the capital of Rhode Island is...
Ha, Howard.
What happened?
Shut it off.
Look, Willie.
I gotta get myself some coffee. I'll get some coffee.
Willie, look.
I'll go to Boston.
Willie! You can't go to Boston for us.
Why can't I go?
I don't want you to represent us. I've been meaning to tell you for a long time now.
Howard, are you firing me?
I think you need a good long rest, Willie.
Howard.
And when you feel better, come back. And we'll see if we can work something out.
But I gotta earn money, Howard. I'm in no position to...
Where are your sons? Why don't your sons give you a hand?
They're working on a very big deal.
There is no time for false pride. Willie, you go to your sons and you tell them that you're tired. You've got two great boys, haven't you?
Oh, no question. But in the meantime...
Then that's that.
All right. I'll go to Boston tomorrow.
No.
I can't throw myself on my sons. I'm not a cripple.
Look, kid, I'm busy this morning.
Howard, you've got to let me go to Boston.
I've got a line of people to see this morning. Sit down, take 5 minutes, and pull yourself together. And then go home, will ya? I need the office, Willie. Oh yeah, whenever you can this week, stop by and drop off the samples. You'll feel better, Willie. And then come back and we'll talk. Pull yourself together, kid. There's people outside.
Oh, Ben, how did you do it? What is the answer? Did you wind up the Alaska deal already?
Doesn't take much time if you know what you're doing. Just a short business trip. Boarding ship in an hour. Wanted to say goodbye.
Ben, I've got to talk to you.
Haven't the time, William.
Ben, nothing is working out. I don't know what to do.
Now, look here, William. I bought timberland in Alaska and I need a man to look after things for me.
God, timberland. Me and my boys in those grand outdoors.
You've a new continent at your doorstep. William, get out of these cities. They're full of talk and time payments and courts of law. Screw on your fists and you can fight for a fortune up there.
Yes. Linda.
Oh, you're back.
I haven't much time.
No, wait, Linda.
No, wait, Linda. He's got a proposition for me in Alaska.
But he's got a job.
But in Alaska, kid, I could...
You're doing well enough, Willie.
Enough for what, my dear?
Don't say those things to him. Enough to be happy right here, right now. Why must everybody conquer the world you will like and the boys love you? And someday, why old man Wagner told him just the other day that if he keeps it up, he will be a member of the firm. Didn't he, Willie?
Sure. I'm building something with this firm, Ben. And if a man is building something too, he must be on the right track, mustn't he?
What are you building? Lay your head on it. Where is it?
That's true, Linda. There's nothing.
Why? There's a man 84 years old.
That's right, Ben. That's right. When I look at that man, I say, what is there to worry about?
Bah.
It's true, Ben. All he has to do is go into any city, pick up the phone, and he's making his living. And you know why?
I got to go.
Look at this boy. Without a penny to his name, 3 great universities are begging for him. And from there, the sky's the limit. Because it's not what you do, Ben. It's who you know and the smile on your face. It's contacts, Ben, contacts. The whole wealth of Alaska passes over the lunch table of the Commodore Hotel. And that's the wonder of this country. That man can end with diamonds here on the basis of being liked. And that's why when you get out on that field today, it's important. Because thousands of people will be rooting for you and loving you. And Ben, when he walks into a business office, his name will sound like a bell and all the doors will open to him. I've seen it, Ben. I've seen it 1,000 times. You can't feel it with your hand like timber, but it's there.
Goodbye, William.
Ben, am I right? Don't you think I'm right? I value your advice.
There is a new continent at your doorstep, William. You could walk out rich, rich.
We'll do it here, Ben. You hear me? We're gonna do it here.
Oh, gee, I was afraid you left already.
Why? What time is it?
It's 1:30.
Well, come on, everybody. Abbotsfield, next stop. Where's the pennants?
Did you pack fresh underwear?
I want to go.
Biff, I'm carrying your helmet, ain't I? No, I'm carrying the helmet. Oh, Biff, you promised me. I'm carrying the helmet. How am I going to get the locker room?
Let him carry the shoulder guards.
Can I, Biff? 'Cause I told everybody I'm going to be in the locker room. In Abbotsfield, it's the clubhouse. I meant the clubhouse, Biff. Biff,
Let him carry the shoulder guards.
stay close to us now.
Everybody wave when Biff comes out on the field. You said now, boy.
Ready to go, Pop. Every muscle is ready.